and welcome to our German class. Today we are going to talk about the German pronouns. That was what we did last time, but we are going to continue from where we stopped. So, what is pronoun and what are their functions? Pronouns replace nouns to avoid repetition and make sentences flow more naturally. In German, pronouns change based on case, like nominative, accusative, dative, genitive. Based on gender too, and on numbers. Okay? Number, gender, and case. This is what we make a pronoun change. So, we are looking at the types of German pronouns. We're going to look at this type of German pronouns now, and it is, firstly, we are talking about the personal pronouns. Personal pronouns, personal pronomen, that is what the Germans call it. The Germans call the personal pronouns Personalpronomen, okay? This replaces specific people or things and change according to case, as we have noted above. And here you can see they are written in details for you so that you can know what we're talking about, okay? So in English, we say I. Nominative, we say ish. Accusative, we say mish. Dative, we say mir. You, informal, is do in nominative. Dish, accusative. Der, dative. He, English, you will say in nominative. Accusative, you will say in, and in dative, you will say what? Im. She, sie, English. Sie, nominative. Accusative, sie. Dative, ihr. And we have here it, English. S, nominative. S, accusative. Im, dative. We have we, English. Wir, nominative. Uns, accusative. Uns, dative. We have the you, plural, in the informal form. We have ihr, nominative. Euch, accusative. Euch, dative. And we have they, English. Sie, nominative with a small s. Sie, accusative, also with a small s. And we have ihnen, dative, okay? Ihnen. So, and you have the you, formal. You, formal. Sie, big S, with a capital S. Nominative. Sie, with a capital S, for accusative. And ihnen, with a capital I, dative. I hope you're able to catch up. I hope you're coming along. If you have any question at this point, don't hesitate to write them in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Okay, example. Ich sehe dich. Dich is accusative. I see you. I see you. When you say that, you here is the accusative, okay? Like, the second example is, gibt mir ein Buch. He gives me a book. Mir is dative. The mir is dative. He gives me. Giving me something is dative. So gives always go with dative. So when somebody gives you something, you can say, gibt dir. Gibt mir. Gibt dir. Gibt uns. Okay? So that is what we can say. If we want to make an example, let's say if we want to make a sentence with given, Given is dative in German. Okay, so that is why the me there is no longer mich, but it is mir, because mir is dative in German. So let's go to the possessive pronouns. Possessive pronomen. Possessive pronomen. This show ownership and change based on gender and case. So it shows ownership of a thing and it changes based on gender and case. Okay? It can change. So in English we have my, masculine. We did it last time. If you have not watched the video, I'm going to link it up to this video. I want you to go and watch the masculine, neutral, feminine, and plural that we did last time. So you can be able to understand what I'm talking about. You must have watched those videos before watching this, so as to understand what we mean by masculine, the nouns that belong to this group. Okay? So you have masculine, mine, you have neuter, mine, you have feminine, meine, plural is meine. So you, informal, has to be dein, masculine, neuter, dein, feminine, deine, plural is deine. Then we have his, English. His, masculine, has to be sein, neuter, sein, feminine, seine, plural, seine. And we have her, her, masculine, we have its ihr, neuter, ihr, feminine, ihre, plural, ihre. And we have our, English, our. Masculine, we have unser. Neuter, we have unser. Feminine, we have unsere. Plural, we have unsere. And we have your, plural. Euer, masculine. Neuter is euer. Feminine is eure. You see that right there? That indicates that the R is now in the middle of the U and E. Unlike when you say in neuter, you say euer, so ER, after E comes R. But here, after R comes E. So that is also the case in plural form of it. So you say eure, no longer euer, you say eure. And here we have their, ihr, ihre, ihre. We have your, former, ear. You use the big alphabet, that is the big alphabet, okay? In capital letter, you start with capital letter, ear. Then, ihre. Feminine, ihre. Plural. And then we have, here is the example. Example. Example, das ist mein Auto. That is my car. Das ist ihre Tasche. That is her bag. Das ist ihre Tasche. Das ist her bag. Okay? That is her bag. So, that is what we have here. We have it. Das ist ihre Tasche, das ist her bag. I hope you understand up to this stage. If you don't, kindly write in the comment section and we'll get back to you. Thank you. So we have reflexive pronouns, reflexive pronomen. It is used when the subject and object are the same. You use reflexive pronouns. Like pronoun, reflexive, and dative. You can see them there. You see the pronoun, reflexive, dative, ish, reflexive, ishmish, Then dative will be ich mir. Du dich, du dir. Sie, es sich. Anytime you see sie, es sich, is both for the reflexive and the dative. Okay? Wir, uns, both for the reflexive and dative. Ihr, euch. Sie, sich. Yes. Example. Ich wasche mich. Okay? So here the E is missing and we have to add it now. Watch me add it. Wasche mich. I wash myself. Hilft sich. He helps himself. So let's get to the demonstrative pronouns. So here we have the demonstrative pronouns, and that is demonstrative pronomen. Okay? Used to point things out. You use the demonstrative pronomen to point things out. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point things out. Like in English we say this, but in German we use dieser for masculine, diese for feminine, dieses for neuter. That is why you have them written in brackets, feminine, masculine. Okay? So that, jena for masculine, jene for feminine, jenes for neuter. Okay? And then we have these. It is diese in German. Those are jene in German. An example is, diese Schuhe sind neu. These shoes are new. What other examples can you write down in the comment section? I want to hear your examples. What examples can you write in the comment section? Please write them down. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. We have the relative pronouns. Relative pronomen. Relative pronomen. Okay? Used to introduce relative clauses. So let's start with the gender. Gender, we have masculine, feminine, neuter, and then the plural of them all. After the gender, we have the nominative, accusative, and dative. So for the masculine, it is there. Accusative is them, dative is them. Feminine, in the nominative form, is thee. Accusative is still thee, and dative you say there. If you have neuter, the nominative is das. Accusative remains das, and the dative is them. Yeah. It also goes for the plural, die, and denen. Okay, and we have an example here. Das ist der Mann, der in Berlin wohnt. Das ist der Mann, der in Berlin wohnt. Okay, so here we use the nominative, der Mann, der in Berlin wohnt. So there, instead of us to repeat the man, we use the nominative. We still use the nominative. Instead of us to repeat, das ist der Mann wohnt in Berlin. We say what? Das ist der Mann, der in Berlin wohnt. Okay? That is the man who lives in Berlin. Who lives in Berlin? So now let's get to the indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns, indefinite pronomen, used for non-specific references. Like English, in English we say someone. In German we say what? Jemand. Yeah? So in English we say what? Nobody. And in German we say niemand. In English we say something. In German we say etwas. In English, nothing. In German, nichts. In English, everyone. In German, we say jeder. So example, jemand hat angerufen. Jemand hat angerufen. So we say in English, someone called. Full stop. So I have some tasks for you, and I want you to please do this task and submit it, okay? You can also write in the comment section below if you want to submit your task there, then no problem. Write and submit there. If not, you can submit your task to me on TikTok. We'll be having our TikTok live. If you want to submit it there, do. And don't forget to subscribe. Have you subscribed? Kindly subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments. Thank you. So here is your task. Here is your task. Practicing German pronouns. 1. Bin müde. I. 2. Woher kommst blush? You. Informal. So you informal. 3. Das ist mein Bruder. He. 4. Gehen ins Kino. We. So you have to put the correct pronouns in those spaces, okay? In the spaces provided. So task 2 is replace the noun with the correct personal pronoun. Number 1 is Anna spielt Klavier. Slash, let's say no, not slash. Anna spielt Klavier. Dash spielt Klavier. Number 2, der Hund schläft. Dash schläft. Task 3, convert the pronouns into accusative. We've said that before. Ich sehe du. Ich sehe, what is that? We're supposed to be in that space. Liebt sie. She now. So liebt, what should be in that space? Task 4, convert the pronouns into dative. Gibt ich ein Geschenk. Gibt space ein Geschenk. Number 2, sie hilft du. Sie hilft space. So I don't know what's supposed to be there, but you should know. Number 3, kauft wer ein Haus. Kauft space ein Haus. So I want you to please get this done and submit it, okay? See you in class. So let me make a picture for you so you have it also, so you can just screenshot it and do your homework. I look forward to seeing you again. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave your thoughts, share, and like, okay? I will see you again in our next topic. So for now, have a great day. Bye-bye.